Hey everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1. This is going to be my September vlog style video. I like to do this at least once a month, just get in front of you and do some casual chat. It's just a nice refreshing break from the traditional wig reviews. So today we're going to talk about the brand new Jeulia pieces that I've just received. We're going to talk about my brand new dining set that I'm super excited about. I'm going to do a follow-up on a product that I have reviewed recently, and I'm going to show you what I've been wearing in terms of wig styles lately. Coming up. So let's talk about my new Jeulia. I'm a rep with Jeulia.com. All of the links are below. If you expand the description box, you'll find a link to all these products as well as all the other products from Jeulia.com. If you use my promo code TERRE15, you'll get 15% off of your total order, and I do earn a small commission on these sales. So Jeulia sent these to me as a set, but they could also be sold separately. We've got a necklace and a set of earrings. And the necklace and earrings are the moon and stars design. They're completely sterling silver with gold tone. And looking at this necklace, it appears to be right around 16 inches. And it features 3 charms. And I'll go ahead and put up a picture so that you can see this in a little more detail. So it features the crescent moon, the star, and a little bit of an indigo colored pearl type stone. Kind of reminds me of like a lapis type color with the indigo tones to it. But there are 3 separate charms, each of them featuring some of the Jeulia white diamond stones embellishment there on the charms. But isn't that beautiful? The chain is pretty fine, and you'll see that it kind of glistens. It just reminds me sort of a more finer jewelry. I like my statement pieces, but something like this to me is just every single day kind of jewelry. And then these earrings, this is what I'm most intrigued about, I think. So you'll notice they're asymmetrical. So this is a stud type earring. So you see that same indigo stone like ball there. And it's on a stud back. And then these dangles with the charms match the charms on your necklace. These can be interchangeable. So you can wear these just with the little indigo stones here. You can take the dangle charms off. You could wear one and not the other. You could wear both. There's several ways that you can wear these earrings, but aren't they magnificent? I think they look beautiful with a collar, maybe a turtleneck for fall. All those beautiful updos for a holiday season. Aren't they unique? I love unique kinds of things. So this set actually retails right around $100, but like I said, they can also be sold separately. They're more of an artisan type of jewelry maker, so they do have a lot of unique pieces, some whimsical, some more fine, but each has its own little personality, and it really is a nice quality jewelry. So next I want to show you a couple new pair of reader glasses from readers.com, and I purchased these with my own funds. I'm just always excited to get a new pair of reader glasses from readers.com. It's just like jewelry for the face. I have these stashed all over. I have quite a collection of these reader glasses. You'll probably see some of them featured in my styling segments on my wig reviews. Now, they do offer me a promo code to all of my viewers, which is TAZ35. It'll give you 35% off of your total order at readers.com. Below, if you expand the description box, I'll put a link below to readers.com and all the products that I'm going to show you today. So this is the newest pair that I've purchased. It's called The Queen. Little cat eye readers with kind of a minimal frame there. I love the little detail. Beautiful purples. And these cat eye frames, you know, I never thought I would like cat eye frames until I actually received my first pair from readers.com. because I always thought they would be too big for my face, but there are tons of options at readers.com, and they show you the measurements So if you wanted to go in and just search cat eye readers, it'll come up with all of your options. And then they'll also give you like the bridge measurement and the power options. They have a ton of power options too, anywhere from like +1 to +7, so a wide range. They're all fully magnified reader glasses, and they usually retail anywhere between $12 and $25 for the most part, so very, very affordable. It's just so much fun, like I say, jewelry for the face. So here is another newer pair that I received. Now these are more rectangular in shape. I love the fun design there. Kind of a confetti look there on the front with pinks, blues, and purples. These are called the Delaney, and all the links are below. These kind of remind me of the Sophie in terms of how they fit and how they look. Nice rectangular look to them. And so for Father's Day, I ended up getting my husband a couple of pair of new readers as well. I couldn't stand it any longer. He had picked some up at the drugstore. He's constantly pulling them in and out of pockets and things like that to use. And he was limping along with one pair, with one arm was missing off of them. And I said, that's it, you're getting some new reader glasses. And I'm sure he's glad that he did. So these are called the Magnum for men, and they have a large variety of options for men, but they don't have a frame on the top and they're very small lens. What he likes to do is he will be working on his iPad or phone on the couch a lot while he's trying to watch something on TV. So he's constantly like this. So he'll wear these sort of at the bottom of his nose. So when he looks down, he can see his iPad or his phone. But then without going like this, he can just shift his eyes upward and see and focus on the TV, which is a little farther away. So check them out at readers.com. Don't forget to use the promo code if you decide to purchase. I don't earn any commission. That's just something special that we're doing for my viewers. The fall season always inspires me to do a little bit of longer styles, to kind of experiment with colors. I love to look at the reds and the brunettes, kind of reflecting the color story that's going on outside. So this fall, I think you're gonna see quite a few more reviews coming from me that are longer styles. Some short ones too. I mean, there's always gonna be a variety, right? But I think you'll see more reds and brunettes. I have invested in some of those colors this year just to give you more variety coming this fall. I did have a comment from a viewer, and she said, gosh, it must be really hard for you to review something that doesn't meet your preferences, that isn't a style that you particularly like. And she's absolutely right, it's not easy. What you can always expect from my reviews is giving you the facts, being very objective with the information, just pouring out all the detail, because I'm your eyes, your ears, and your fingers. I'm all of your senses when it comes to exploring that style to help you decide if you're going to make an investment. So I will always aim to review a variety of wig styles, whether it's long, short, medium, curly, straight. I'll do them all. I don't care, and I'm not going to look great in them all, but I'm doing this for people to see whether they like it or not to make myself look good. On my Instagram page recently, I posted a brand new dining set that I received. I bought it from Ashley Furniture. It took so long to come in. I thought it would never get here. It was about 10 weeks from the time I ordered it, from the time that I got the call that it was ready to deliver. But I absolutely love this table. We're all spending so much more time at home, at least I am, than I ever have before. And just making those improvements in the home, I think furniture is like just adornment for your home. It just gives me, a sense of creativity, and that I can design the home how I like and build it around the comfort level that I have. Home is just a place where I can relax, be myself. It's a safe place to be. It's a comforting place. It's my Zen place. Home is the place that I want to be. And so making investments into my home is something that I never regret doing. But I have this new dining set now. I'll put up a clip. It's called the Valebeck by Ashley, and it's beautiful. It just reflects more of my style. I like all the different mixtures of materials that they use. You'll see the wood, you'll see the whitewash against the rustic wood grain. It's considered more farmhouse chic, I think. And you'll see that they've used some iron in there as well. You'll see iron on the bottom of the bar stool. You'll see a little iron footrest. And the upholstery material kind of give it some softness, as well as the iron grommets. I think it just all works beautifully together. And I bought a couple of little knickknacks to set on the table. I actually brought those home with me that day. My husband teased because I went to Ashley Furniture to buy a table and walked out with a horse and a pig. I've always really enjoyed that farmhouse chic, more that cottage appeal of an aesthetic. And my aesthetic has changed drastically over the years. But I shopped at Pottery Barn years ago. I haven't bought anything from them since I bought my drapes. I got a lot of questions on those drapes because they were kind of in the background of the picture when I posted it on Instagram, and everybody wanted to know where I got the drapes. These drapes were purchased at Pottery Barn, and it's been at least 5 or 6 years ago. They're kind of a linen drape, a very nice thick linen material, and it has some very thick embroidery with the flowers and stems and things. And I'll get up close here so that you can see. There's a really beautiful texture to it. It looks very expensive. I don't remember how much I paid. I think I paid $150 per panel, if I'm not mistaken. They have a little bit of a grommet top, and they're fully lined. They're just beautiful, and they will help. They'll help block the UV rays from damaging floors or lightening woodwork and things like that too in my patio door. So that's where I'm using them right now. But I love them. I went online to see if they were still available, and they're not. But if you're interested, go out to Pottery Barn because they do have a lot of really nice materials that they use in their draperies. Okay, I want to give you a quick update on a product that I reviewed recently. It's been about a month, and I have been wearing these now every single day. I said I was going to, and so it's been about 30 days that I have worn these Blumbody Neck Pads. Do you remember the silicone neck pads that are designed to help the wrinkles of the neck and help the skin become more resilient? I wear this every single morning. As soon as I get up in the morning, I don't shower right away. I typically do that after my workout and stuff, but I will wear these Blumbody Neck Pads for about 3 hours a day. Very, very easy to get used to. I still use that wig grip and kind of clip it to hold it on because the stickiness kind of fades over time, but the effectiveness is always there. And I am amazed at the results. Two things kind of have to meet the criteria. Number one, they have to work. I have to be impressed with the efficacy of the product. Number two, it has to be affordable. So all of this is down in my Amazon store. But I've noticed that the creases are much decreased. Now the saggy skin, is still there a little bit, but what happens is when gravity kind of takes hold and you're doing those same maneuvers over and over again with your head, you're looking down at your computer and this and that, everything kind of settles into the same creases, and that just over time it pronounces those creases. So what I've noticed with these neck pads is that it kind of prevents the skin from settling into those creases, and the creases are definitely decreased. I can tell you that I have seen a huge lasting improvement. I usually don't wear them on the weekends, and even by the end of the weekend it's still a very nice look. They really don't come back. So yes, this is temporary, but what I think happens is that the longer you wear them, you are retraining your skin. It's not falling into that same crease pattern that it normally does. I had a deep crease coming down here. And you can still see it, but it's, I can't feel it anymore. So it's definitely not as deep as it once was. And it looks fantastic. I'm really happy with the product. Okay, last up for today, want to talk to you about the wigs that I've been wearing recently. My opportunity to wear wigs outside of the home has been decreased because I really cut down on non-essential traveling and things like that. So I'll go to the grocery, I'll do some essential errands, Once every 2 weeks, I take my mom to the grocery, and then I also take her to the thrift store. We always wear masks, take our sanitizer and things like that. But like I said, even on the weekends, I tend to want to put my wig on and go out, even if it's to Home Depot to buy a mailbox. I did that. I put on some good hair and some makeup, and it was good. So it just makes me feel a little bit normal again. So the 2 wigs that I've worn the most in September were this one. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Chris by Envy in the color Light Blonde. It has a left monofilament side part. It's kind of a boy cut pixie. I just love this style. I get compliments on it. My husband loves it. And I often forget because I'll put it away in the box and it just doesn't come to the front of my mind. Hey, I want to wear that wig, but when I see it, I'm like, why don't I wear this wig more often? So I had it out all last month and I wore it on several occasions. It has a beautiful bang, so it does give you a little bit of nice face framing fringe. It looks great with all the jewelry. It's casual, it's sporty, and very, very cool for the hot summer months. So the other style that I wore a ton of last month, and I probably wore it the most, it was a brand new style, and I just couldn't get enough of it all month long. Be right back. You're probably gonna guess right away, this is the Belle Trust City Roast in the color Butter Beer Blonde. The color, the style, it's just me over and over and through and through. I absolutely love wearing it. It's nice, practical, and cool in the back, but it gives you some wavy fringe to frame the face. I wore this style up to Vermilion, Ohio with my family last weekend. It was an absolutely beautiful trip. It usually takes us about a little over an hour to get up there. It's just on the coast of Lake Erie. It's a historic town. They have these beautiful, quaint little shops. I'll put up some pictures. We went to one of our favorite breweries called Avon Brewing. We had lunch outside on the patio. My son and his girlfriend went along, and it was just the best time. We had ice cream in a place called the Crematorium. It used to be an old funeral parlor back in like the 1800s or something. So that was kind of fun play on words. We went into the candy store. We were all sugared up that day, but it was totally worth it. We went down and we walked along the beach. So for the most part, everybody was really well behaved. It wasn't too crowded. Everybody wore masks inside. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't you love that when everybody's kind of in the flow and you just do something spontaneous? That is so much fun that you'll remember forever. So that's what I've been wearing lately. My City Roast by Belle Trust and my Chris by Envy are the 2 wigs that I've worn the most in August, so last month. So I hope everybody is doing well out there. You've just become a part of my online family, all of my viewers that are now friends, and I appreciate you all. Everybody have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time on TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.